Hey good people, welcome back to Raian.AQI. Creed Aventus, a very popular fragrance, one of the most popular fragrances out there. And there are a lot of ways to smell like Creed Aventus on a budget. Let's see the 10 best in my collection. Of course, Creed Aventus is a very expensive fragrance. There are a lot of alternatives to it. Some are expensive, some are very affordable. And these ones I'm going to be showing you are very affordable, ones that you can get your hands on. So number 10, these fragrances aren't ranked, just so you know, not ranked. I'm just going through 10 and then talking about them, and then you can make your mind up for yourself which one you want. Number 10, Match 7 from Match Perfumes. So I did a review on Match Perfumes, thought this was very good. And this is just simply a fruity, sort of minty take on Aventus. Very heavy on the blackcurrant. Not super smoky, just sort of fruity, slightly minty. Does perform pretty good. Good longevity, but the projection is not crazy. It's got a decent projection, lasts a very long time, and it smells very good as well. A good fragrance, I do recommend it. After all, that's why it's in the list. So number 9, this is actually something slightly different. This is from T40 Perfumes. This is actually an oil fragrance. This is Aventus. So the name is quite funny, Aventus, but the fragrance is serious stuff. This is an oil, and it's in a spray nozzle, as you can see, it's sort of trickling down there. Yeah, it's a great fragrance, very citrus heavy. Lemon, quite fruity but dries down, sort of fresh, musky, and a touch smoky as well. It's got everything you need, good performance. I recommend this one. You should spray on your body, don't spray it on your clothes because it may stain, but obviously when your clothes sort of rub in with your skin, it does last a very long time, and I will say that because it is true. And when I've worn it on my skin, the clothes that have rubbed onto it it's lasted there for days. It's a very good fragrance, Aventus from T40 Perfumes. Disclaimer, all of these fragrances are fragrances that are readily available in the UK. Obviously there may be some better overseas. In USA, there may be some other ones. Number 7, this is Deluxe Fragrances rendition of Creed Aventus. Now this rendition, now it's very easy to like this version of Aventus. There's nothing too overpowering about this scent. The smokiness has been removed, the citrus has been removed, and you just get sort of the best, most easy to like part of Aventus simplified and extrapolated over this one fragrance. So I do like this fragrance. There's another fragrance in this list that is similar to this that has slightly better performance, and this fragrance, it doesn't perform amazingly, but it does perform decently. But Deluxe Scents, I advocate their version of Victor and Roll Spice Bomb. It's the best rendition in my opinion, and it smells amazing. It smells fantastic, and overall their fragrances do last. It's just this Creed Aventus that for some reason performance isn't its strong suit, but it does smell amazing and I do recommend it. Deluxe Scents Creed Aventus. So next one, the one that is similar to the Deluxe Scents one, this is from the Essence Vault. This is 200 Intense. And yeah, I may not be giving it a fair run because this is the intense version, and there is also an original version which I do not know how it performs because I don't have it. This one performs extremely well, lasts all day. Yeah, it sounds cliche, but it does. You won't smell it after a while because, again, this is linear. This is almost easy to like part of Aventus. It's like they've taken a screenshot of the best part and they've just basically just made a fragrance like that. And this is basically Creed Aventus for newbies or amateur noses. So this one, if you're not into fragrances that much, you just like smelling good, I would recommend this one. Performs extremely well and smells great. This is 200 Intense from Essence Vault. So this one is probably the most beautiful smelling on this list. It's just very easy to like. There's nothing off-putting about this. It's very fresh, sort of clean shower jelly. And this is from Sharon, London. This is Solitude. Beautiful sprayer, niche quality presentation. So the scent is amazing, very fresh, obviously sort of shower jelly. I'm not sure, there's ambergris in here, maybe ambroxan, making that shower jelly sort of scent. You can spray heavy with this one, it's not overpowering, but the downside to this fragrance, although it smells great, the performance isn't amazing or as good as it should be, but it is a lighter scent, and this is why I would dub this Aventus for summer. This is so fresh, so mass appealing. You can spray this as much as you want and it'll go perfectly in the summer. It won't be too cloying at all, and I thoroughly recommend this one. But obviously there are more versatile scents out there, and maybe if you want one strictly for summer, you should go with Sharon, London Solitude. So this fragrance, calling all birch and oak moss lovers. This is from Atomic Fragrances, Creed Aventus. This fragrance is just, yeah, an overload on the fragrance notes that I mentioned. Very peppery from the beginning to end. Starts off slightly harsh in the pepperiness and dries down slightly less sharp and lasts an extremely long time. The performance is very good on this fragrance, but it keeps that peppery nature. It's not one-to-one with Aventus. It's sort of a different take on it. It's slightly more peppery and less of the fruitiness and pretty much no citrus. So this is alternative to Creed Aventus from Atomic Fragrances. Brand is one that I made a review on and I advocated a lot for it, and I still do, and this is Atlantis. This one is Atlantis Original. Now this is the more balanced Creed Aventus batch. Very sort of smoky, but sort of fruity as well. Got great performance, great longevity, and if you want to check out my review on this fragrance, I'll put it up there. You can check it out. But overall, this fragrance, fantastic longevity, not linear at all, which is where it's different to some of the fragrances I mentioned, the Deluxe fragrances and the Essence Vault. It changes a lot, very nuanced. You get a different component each time you get a whiff of it, which is why it projects for a long time, and you'll enjoy the way you smell and people will enjoy the way you smell. With this one, has a slightly harsh lemon opening, but doesn't really mean anything because it lasts 10 seconds and you won't smell it if you actually wear it. This is Atlantis Original. Now, the two other fragrances from this brand are their variations, paying homage to the different batches of Creed Aventus. This one is Atlantis Dark. So as you can see, it's obviously going to be a more smoky version, and some people prefer the smoke of Creed Aventus, and for you, this will be the one you like. It's not redundant to have this one and the other Atlantis fragrances. So if you do like this fragrance, I do recommend you try it because they have different sizes. You can get 10 milliliter, 30 milliliter, and obviously you can get the whole set combined. So I do recommend. It does have the fruitiness, but it's just more if Atlantis Original is 50-50, this one is 70-30 in terms of smoke. Not a huge difference, doesn't smell like a completely different fragrance, but it is different enough to warrant it actually being in your collection alongside Atlantis Original and the next one I'm going to be talking about. The next one from Atlantis is Pineapple Batch. Now this one, it's just so pleasing. Take away that lemon opening, you've got a whole lot of pineapple. You still have some of that lemon, which contributes to a different sort of smell from original Aventus, and it does smell very good. You do get that very fresh opening with a sort of smoky dry down. You do lose a bit of smoke with this one as compared to Dark and Original, but overall it's a much fresher take, but still versatile enough to where you can wear this in the spring. Maybe not for the winter. This one will be better for the hotter months. But again, more versatile, fresher. Atlantis pineapple. Last one, and again, just saying that this doesn't mean that this is the best one, but I would say is the most well-known clone fragrance on the market. It's from Armaf. You know where I'm going with this. It's Club de Nuit Intense Man. So, do I think this is better than Atlantis? No. Do I think it's similar to Atlantis? Yes. Now, a lot of people talk about this one. I'm always asked, do you like Armaf Club de Nuit Intense Man? Nah. So I tried it. I got my nose on it, and it's good. It warrants being talked about. It warrants people actually liking it. But I feel like the fact that people don't know about Atlantis makes this more popular than it should be. Of course, it's a great fragrance. Smoky, got the lemon opening. Smells very good. A bit of that went in my eye, but yeah. Smells very good. I do enjoy it. It does perform very well, but it doesn't perform as well as Atlantis, in my opinion. This is a newer style bottle. It says Club de Nuit on the side. I actually picked this one up from Deluxe Perfumes. They got a great price on it, and I'll put their link in. I'll put all the links to where you can get the fragrances in the description down below. And so this fragrance, very similar to Atlantis, doesn't have quite the performance, and it's kind of most similar to Atlantis original in the fact that it's more well balanced. Doesn't have the pineapple necessarily, but it doesn't have as much smoke as Atlantis dark. So final one, this is Club de Nuit Intense Man from Armaf. My picks, I hope you enjoyed it. Check them out, description down below. All of these fragrances are great, and maybe they're not all must-buys. Obviously, it would be very redundant to have all 10 because they're all inspired by the same fragrance. But just because they're all inspired by the same fragrance doesn't mean you can't have a few of them, because obviously different fragrances in the list have different things going for them and try and achieve different things. So go ahead and check them out, link in the description. Thanks so much for watching, I really do appreciate it. Go like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram at Raian.AQI, and remember guys, stay scented.